Good morning, my name is Nikki from Rayburn Tours. Today sees the start of a series of one-to-one interviews with our friends and representatives based across the world in educational visits and sites of interest. Today, we're very lucky to be joined by the lovely Eva from the Perlan Museum. Thank you, Eva. Eva, we're very lucky that ourselves at Rayburn, you at the Perlan, and teachers alike have a combined passion and fierce desire to engage students in their love, interest, and learning of geography. Can you tell me what your site offers when students actually visit?
What I see, because we get a lot of school groups here, is they get to be hands-on. It's not study books. They can see and hear and feel and use their senses to learn and study about geology. And therefore, we can see that they get a little bit, I don't want to say more, but they get a little passionate and a little bit more understanding of what the geology is here in Iceland, for example, because it's very unique island that we live in. So therefore they understand it a little bit better when they can express themselves and use their senses.
What do they actually do at the exhibition? What will they, when they arrive there in the morning, what will be the top 3 things that you would send them off to experience?
For one is we have indoor ice cave. So we built our own ice cave. It is 100 meters long. So they enter and they feel the cold. It is minus 12 degrees. So they can touch the ice. We recommend not to lick the ice. Never do that. So yeah, so they go into the ice cave and they can see and feel it. Also, for example, with the round table that we have, it's a turntable. How you can see how fast our glaciers here in Iceland are melting away. Also, I recommend the outdoor observation deck because it's a 360-degree outdoor observation deck. And there you can see the whole capital area with all mountain ranges and glacier. You can see that on a sunny day, as well as we have 12 or 14 different rocks. So you can study a little bit different types of rocks that we have from the mountains close by here, the capital, and they can see the formation of it.
It must be a very different experience for UK students, not the kind of sites that they'll be used to be seeing here, and certainly bringing the pages of the textbook to life.
Yeah, I think that it's because Iceland has so many natural wonders. We call it wonders. So I think it's very informative to see, for example, a glacier with your own eyes. So it's relatively close by. So I think they can understand a little bit more and appreciate the nature. We also want to have them aware that we need to protect our nature, and we want them to live with that in their hearts, that they want to make sure that the earth is that they go into the nature sites here in Iceland and they just leave their footprints, not trash or anything like that. So we think that is very important.
Interesting. Well, I personally, I'm very envious of your location and your job, because you must be the lucky people every day that young people enter the doors of your excursion. You get to see your experience through the eyes of students. So can you describe to me what you see students learning, and the emotions and the excitement? What do you see through the eyes of those students?
Like I said in the previous question, that when they use their senses, I feel that they are taking more in, when they can see it, when they can hear it, when they can feel it, when they can use the senses of, and while studying, it also brings up more questions when they see it, when they, instead of learning it from the book and they're sitting down, they can run around and they can, go ahead. So I think it's very important that they ask the questions, because they need to ask questions to learn more, because therefore they get the knowledge and they want to know more. So when they go home, They want to learn more about geothermal energy, for example, about volcanoes, why earthquakes are happening quite a lot here in Iceland. So therefore, they get information here that they can take home and learn more about it if they are interested.
Well, that's exactly what teachers are going to want to know, isn't it? And that's why we work with you so closely, to bring as many students as possible to your visit. In a nutshell, I suppose teachers wanting to know what makes your visit unique and why should they incorporate it into their itinerary?
For one is we are in Reykjavik, so it could be the first stop here in Iceland. So you get a lot of knowledge in the exhibition about Icelandic nature. So when they go on their tour and exhibitions or excursions, they know what they are looking at. They know more about glaciers. They know more about waterfalls, about different kinds of mountains, for example, and the birds and the wildlife. So they maybe know a little bit more what they're looking at. Also, we have the only planetarium in Iceland. We have the 360 outdoor viewing deck, indoor ice cave, and at last we have our own little ice cream store that we make our own ice cream here. So that's always the fun factor.
Ah, fascinating stuff, especially the ice cream to top it off. Well, it's been fascinating speaking to you. You provided a great insight into what it's like for students to visit your exhibit. We can't wait to send more people out to see you, and I look forward to speaking to you again with you soon.
Yeah, thank you, Nikki. Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye.